If you ever wanted to start posting Instagram carousels, but gave up because actually designing them takes absolute ages, I had the same exact problem until I started using AI to do the design for me. Now I can actually create a full 7-slide carousel in around 10 minutes. That's why in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact workflow I use to make viral carousels with nothing but Claude and OpenArt. And the very first step of this workflow is something you absolutely have to get right, which is giving the correct context to the AI so that the content actually works. And for that, we're going to be using Claude. So I'm going to head over to Claude.ai, start a brand new conversation, and paste in this first prompt right here. Now what this prompt will go ahead and do is just handle the entire carousel workflow inside one conversation so that it is super easy for you. And to get this all going, you have to fill in 3 different things: your niche, your audience, and the tone of voice. Now for this video, I'm just going to go with a personal finance niche, middle-aged salaried employees as the audience, and a bold and direct tone. Now once you hit send, Claude takes that context and immediately gives you 10 different carousel post ideas ranked by viral potential, which is absolutely insane. Now each one will come with a title, as you can clearly see out here, and a pretty decent score ranking, which actually makes this entire process super easy. So out of all of them, to me personally, 5 salary mistakes keeping you broke every month sounds like a really good idea. So I'll go ahead and stick with that one. It just has a really good pain point and a specific number. All of the things you kind of need for a cool carousel. And now we have our topic locked in, and Claude is ready to handle everything we do next, which is actually a pretty cool part of the process. And that is taking your topic and turning it into an actual carousel copy that's basically going to do the job of actually grabbing attention. And so back in the same Claude conversation, I'm going to go ahead and paste in this next prompt right here. And so all you have to do here is fill in the chosen topic from step 1. And because Claude already has the niche, the audience, and all that stuff, it knows exactly who we are writing for and everything else it needs to keep in mind to write in a way that will actually resonate. Now what this prompt will do is just ask Claude to write the full carousel copy across 7 slides with different breakdowns of what each one will do. And the copy itself is actually really good. Each slide has a real purpose, and the headlines are actually written in a way that will resonate with our audience. I personally think the value itself is actually pretty decent. The only thing I would have changed is removing the long dash and adding a little more personality, because that small tweak is what takes your copy just a little bit further. Now just like that, we have the complete copy of the entire carousel, but we don't have any actual slides, which of course means we need to write the actual prompts to get those slides created. And once again, all of that happens in the same conversation. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste this next prompt right here. And by the way, if you need any of these prompts, they're going to be linked down in the description below where you can grab all of them. Now for this one, you'll fill in 2 more things: the visual style, which is the overall way that the carousel will look, and the color palette, which is the set of colors you want these slides to use, which is honestly perfect if you have a specific style or a certain direction you want your Instagram page to follow. Now for this video, I'm going to go with a bold, flat illustration style with thick black outlines and a color palette of just bright yellow colors, red accents, and white backgrounds. All of that stuff really gets your attention and sticks out compared to the rest of the Instagram feed. And what really helps as well is using lighter colors, because a lot of people use Instagram in dark mode, meaning your posts are just gonna pop out that much more. Now what this prompt will do is create 7 specific image prompts. And the trick here is that each one is written as a layout spec and not just a pure description. Now this means that every prompt tells the AI exactly where to place the headline, the illustration, and the body copy, so that it just understands how to actually create them way better. And in about 30 seconds, we get back all of the prompts. All of them look really nice. We have a complete set of image prompts ready to go. So let's actually go ahead and put them to use. And so to do that, we're going to be using OpenArt to generate every single slide. And the reason I love OpenArt so much is because it includes every single top-of-the-line model under one platform, making every workload just so much more efficient. And so the first thing you want to go ahead and do is head over to OpenArt by using my link down in the description below. And here we're going to jump over to the image tab right here and make sure we have GPT Image 2 selected as the model. Now this is a model made by OpenAI, and it is incredibly good for this graphic design niche of AI imagery that we're going into. This is honestly a great model that can render clean text directly onto the image. And so the settings for all of it are going to be very simple. The aspect ratio is going to be set to 1:1, since we obviously are making square Instagram carousels. And the trick to this step is that we have to generate the first slide first, on its own, before anything else. This becomes our visual anchor that is going to lock in the style and make sure that everything is super consistent throughout. Now I'm going to copy the first prompt from Claude and paste it over to OpenArt. And one thing you want to make sure you do before you hit generate is to actually select the number of generated images. That is just going to help you run through multiple iterations in just one go. I'm going to set mine to 2. You can go higher or stick with 1. But with that being said, let's hit generate, and this is what we get back. 2 very good variations. Personally, I think the first one looks a little bit better, so I'll go ahead and download this. And so the key move for the rest of the slide slides is to upload slide 1 back onto OpenArt as a reference image, and then for prompts 2 through 7, start with using image 1 as style reference. Now that will actually make sure that everything is consistent. But with that being said, let's go ahead and run through the rest of them. It's super simple. You just repeat the process. So let's go ahead and run the second generation. This one came out looking super clean. You can see how the style is exactly the same. Now here's the next one. I personally love it. I love the little calendar that we have going on here. And notice the progress bar down below. It actually does something pretty cool. It gives the viewer a perception of progress leading up to our final slide that is going to make the emotional reward of actually reading through the entire thing a tiny bit better, which is going to actually increase your saves. So let's go ahead and repeat the process for the fourth one. Pretty good as well. This time we get this pretty cool notebook, and just notice the quality of the text below it as well. There's not even a trace of this being made by AI, because the text just comes out perfect, which if you've been in the game long enough, you know that the older models were not able to handle. So let's go for the fifth one. This one looks nice too. And here's the sixth one as well. Still looking strong, and this slide is arguably one of the most important ones, because it is at this point where we are really starting to push the viewer over the edge, which leads perfectly into our next slide. And so here's the final one. I personally think it's cool that it's kind of pushing people towards hitting save, because this is just one of the best ways to show the Instagram algorithm that what you are posting is actually resonating with people. And the light design of this entire theme is also nice. So just like that, you have all of our slides ready to post. But there's still one important step that so many people out there are losing out on, and that is something that we're going to solve next, which is actually getting down the caption that's actually going to drive the engagement to the post. And so the best part about this final step is that we don't have to fill in a single thing. We've done all of the dirty work in the previous steps, and Claude has all of the information that it could possibly need from us. So all I have to do is paste this prompt right here, and it'll tell Claude to write the caption using everything that it already knows. And the structure that follows is purpose-built for Instagram engagement. So as you can see here, it opens up with a one-line hook that kind of mirrors the cover slide. Then write a couple of sentences on why this actually matters to the audience. And from there, it just adds a short question to drive comments, a save prompt to push the actual save, and a couple of hashtags. And it really ties down the workflow perfectly. But one thing I would also recommend is not treating this as a one-time post, because the real power of this workflow is that once you have one carousel made, you can turn the same idea into multiple versions. You can test a different cover slide, rewrite the first headline, change the pain point, or even use the same copy with a totally different visual style. And that is where this becomes really useful, because instead of spending hours designing one carousel and hoping it works, you can create 3 or 4 versions of the same idea and actually see what your audience responds to. It gives you a clearer signal for what your next post should double down on, instead of guessing based on one version. That is what makes this workflow way more valuable than just creating one nice looking post. And the best part is, you can repeat this exact workflow for any topic or niche you want to grow in. And what makes OpenArt so powerful is that it bundles every leading AI image model into a single platform. So go ahead and sign up to OpenArt using my link down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.